undead-like creature. So you engaged in combat with them, with Dinatsu going into hiding, Sin effectively doing the same by shrouding herself into darkness, and Greg just going full-on Ooga Booga with Luna, fending off a weird spiritual sword, along with our trusty owlbear cub Luna. And you guys managed to defeat that, as Dodo starts shredding that weird undead creature to pieces, in which you guys then start to investigate the yards surrounding the villa, in hopes of just finding or looting something, whilst Dinatsu tries knocking on the door, and pretending to be some kind of neighbor in need of some, in quotation marks, sugar. So, Dinatsu gets no response. However, Luna and Sin, you guys managed to find a barnyard in which you guys find some gold bars. And it seems that it was pretty lifted. Found also some used tissues in there. Confused by the silence of the villa, you guys find the back door. And to your surprise, it seems pretty quiet and empty. The living quarters, which seems to be the guards of the villa, also seem to be empty, and you've even found something that resembles an armory, and that's also empty as well. You guys go in further, only to find a deceased body by some stairs and a door, which Dinatsu opens the door and sees a shocking display of banquet full with dead bodies everywhere. And standing atop are two individuals that seem to have the black snake tattoo on their neck, and they're each holding a mace. These two look at each other and say, "No witnesses," as they begin to attack. And the rest of you decide to coordinate your plan to escape and or defeat the two individuals. Greg, however, spends most of his time in the kitchen, eating the raw meat that's there, and see the dogs burst through. You guys manage to defeat them off. Greg using the signature Greg Smash to finish him off. With that encounter over, you lot split off. Well, Greg splits off. He decides to venture up the stairs, and he will find
Taking a nap upstairs.
finds a room. Seems to be pretty empty. Starts going into the bed and starts to doze off, while the rest of you in the banquet hall start investigating the room. Luna hears some strange noise, while the rest of you are looking through, and there's one door that seems to pique your curiosity, and you begin to open it, and that is where we last left them. However, I am going to go back to Greg, as while you are sleeping, you hear some noise come through. You open your eyes, and what you see before you is quite a few number of people, probably about 4 or 5, dressed up, not quite well. They've got some of them in kind of like maid apparel, some of them in butler. Each of them looking at you, holding pots and pans and a rolling pin, almost ready to attack. They look at you a bit weirdly. You don't look jittery. As one of them says to the other.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Get out of the bed!
Greg tired. Greg take a rest.
Go with the jittery. We must fight against.
No, Greg killed Gentile. We smashed downstairs.
You killed?
Yes.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
We just adventurers.
We who else here?
No one.
Make a deception check. latched on to the we part. So he doesn't really, it's sort of like when you're like, quick, no one. He's like, no, you said we, I heard you say we. Did you hear him say we? I heard him say we. I heard him say we.
Me is me, and
It
this
could be the royal we.
we is me, and this. And I'll point to my like massive maul.
Make an intimidation check.
You can see it has blood on it already.
Roll intimidation. Thank you. Okay. What is it that you want?
Quick, good guy, quick. Just help people.
Help people with that wit.
Yeah. Sometimes I get attacked, so I have to.
You help us? Well, you said the jets. You killed them.
There was 2
Did you find us? Master is still dead. We should probably go back entirely. You could get rid of him.
2
Just came by. In fact, it was him with a couple of the Gentarians themselves. And then that's what caused this massacre in the villa.
Whereabouts did they go?
And I think if you go back downstairs and from the banquet hall go upstairs, you might be able to find it.
Okay, I will go and try and find them. You stay up here.
Thank you, thank you. They're all like thanking you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I guess I get out of bed, get my mace, maul, and it's back downstairs.
Okay. While that's happening, we go back down to Luna Dinasu's sit as you begin to open the door near the stairs. Upon opening and venturing through, you look around. What you can see before you is this sort of library-like area, as you can see shelves of books
That's not.
and get in there.
Oh, okay. What do you mean in this banquet?
This
bit. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The shelves of books, almost, and some parts of special furniture, as well as many tomes that stand on tall, sliding wooden ladders near the area. You notice in one corner an iron lectern with a closed and locked leather bell resting up. You see 2 padded chairs and a large fireplace. Nearby, a wolf skin that's dripping on it. What is it that you guys are doing?
Is the fireplace lit?
It looks, doesn't look lit at all. Looks pretty, like, very much out.
Okay, I'll set it low with prestidigitation.
Okay.
Bit of light for the brim. Even though we're all half-elves, so we don't really need it, do we?
I do.
But yeah, you do, but you're not down here yet, are you?
Yeah.
So we can't. Is this a different room?
Yeah, there is a door that's there nearby.
I thought we had to go downstairs.
Can I listen through the door for any sounds?
Make a perception check.
Bomb.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to hear anything. Never can. Oh,
16. You peek your ear through to the door, and you try to listen out for anything, and you don't hear anything.
can we try opening the door?
Yeah, you can do. So you try to open the door. Seems like the door's locked.
Dave, you still got those keys? What do you do?
She jiggles them. She's like, "Okay, sis," and starts picking up the keys one by one, trying to remember which one matches which. She's like, "Ah, must be this one." Puts the key to the door, clicks. Door begins to open. What you see through here is a very empty room. However, it's not some books. You notice the 10-foot square wrestling mat that's actually sprawled on the floor. Velvet armchairs, and quite bizarrely, a few small statues of naked men on pedestals, as well as some bookshelves nearby, and a desk in one corner, though it doesn't look like there's much use.
Worth anything?
Hey, make a perception check. Where are you actually searching? Are you searching inside that room, or are you searching still the library area? Yeah, that's the room that's just opened up. That Sin just opened.
I'll light all the candles up as well with magic.
So you want to check the room? Alright, make a perception check.
And Sin is just watching what Luna's doing, just in case she tries to pocket something.
Perception. Make a perception check. 10. So you mostly see inside the room. There's quite a number of books in the bookshelves themselves. Yeah, you can take a book out. Are you taking a book out?
Scrubs Guide to Power Order.
Can your character read?
You pick up one of the books.
He is a
And-
street urchin, so maybe not.
Yeah.
Pick up one of the books, and it seems pretty light, despite its look. Yep.
Oh, maybe open it. Maybe there's a hole in it. Like hidden key or something.
Yeah, man, there's a hidden thing in it. Is another book with another hole in it. Another book. It's like a Russian Nostrum.
You open it. So, opening the book, you actually notice that there's not really like pages in the book. It actually seems very like as if the outside, like the surface of the book, is made of cardboard. And then reading on the inside, you actually see like one paper kind of like taped onto it, which just says something like, "My words are lost in her beautiful simplicity. unusual symphony, and then it's like scribble underneath.
Do we have to write this down?
Can if you want.
What is it? Can you just repeat that again?
It's
Type it in the chat so we can just copy paste it.
Yeah, can you type
My
it?
words are lost in her beautiful simplicity, unusual symphony, and then it's scribbled out at the bottom.
Why?
My words are lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And her beautiful simplicity.
Did you know this is like a puzzle? Some loot at the end.
And
Come on, that's
scribble down at the bottom.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
as in there's actual, like, pen scribbling, it's just at the bottom.
So this is like a riddle I'm taking it as that.
Yeah, I'm like literally the worst, so good luck.
So I don't think any of our intelligences.
Roll out of bridge. I'm not even there anyway, so
But the rest of it seems like that's all we really know. The rest of the book is incredibly light, completely made out of the book.
ton of hex.
In fact, looking at the bookshelf, then picking up that book, now kind of notice that they will actually seem to be like fake books. Though there might be some that are hard that like might be real, we're not too sure.
Can I look for all of them?
You can do, it'll take some time.
How long would it take?
Yeah, but there's two of us. Or three of us.
It'll probably take you. Wait, it'll probably take you about like 30 minutes. Well, only two of you is there. Right has a big down.
But there's still me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like half hour. How many more people can access and the time to do this? And to be honest, it's probably murdered everybody. Oh no, he hasn't murdered. We don't know. Scrub knows this.
You don't even know it's the assassin.
But true. So we don't care, so we can just spend this time looking at all these books.
So if you're supposed to get 3 ways, then like that would just take slightly less time. It'd be like just roughly 10 minutes each. So you guys split it up that way? Oh well, I guess just 10 minutes total. You guys just split up the workload? I mean, looking through most of them, they are just tend to be like cheap cardboard. In fact, like it seems as if the books on the bookshelf are made there to make it seem as if the person in there reads a lot. So you do find sort of more strange writings on some of them, such as one that reads that you read. And another one.
That sounds like an X-rated book.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Then another one that reading, it seems like the first two words in the first two lines, the first two words, sorry, the one word at the end of the first line and the second word at the end of the second line, they seem to be written in a different language, which Dean had to read, and it reads as if it's like you're supposed to pronounce it as such. I'm your Mars, you are my Venus, you are my vagina, I am your penis.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? What is it?
Well, that's pretty much what you guys just find.
What did the last one say again? I'm trying to write this down.
It was, I am your Mars, you are my Venus, you are my vagina, I am your penis.
What the fuck?
It's-
Oh, now there's pains here.
By this time, after he's switching down, Greg has come down.
Greg's going back upstairs.
You don't know, they found that.
No, I'm not involved.
Riddle 3.
So Greg has come down. What is it you guys are currently doing now?
I'm going back upstairs to bed.
I'm just pondering these riddles.
Where's Greg? Go tell them
Yeah.
upstairs.
Ha.
He's like up the stairs, past that quickly. I can't remember his name. He's upstairs, need help. Twice.
This room we didn't check. Just in case there's something. I don't think I'll see anything.
So having a look through, through the library, you see that these bookshelves are packed with some books, but they actually do seem to be somewhat real. You also take notice that there, in one corner, there seems to be just a book that's laid down, kind of lectern pedestal. Can do. So you go to where this book is, and it looks quite bizarre almost, as the actual weight of the book seems pretty heavy, but strapped around it is this sort of lock onto the book that has a depiction of like a skull. And within its mouth is open.
Oh, this is the book from Baldur's Gate 3, isn't it? Yeah, we need to find the gem to fit in the mouth. Yeah, the necromancer you're carrying. Is it made out of human skin?
It doesn't really look it.
Oh. maybe it's not.
Yeah, a book made out of human skin is usually bad.
No, it was a pretty good book, Scrub. It was a good book.
This in the Evil Dead, it wasn't good.
Oh, it was good in Baldur's Gate 3. Free anime dead. So the book's locked. Can I open it?
So you try opening the book, but to your surprise, it doesn't seem like it's budging or moving.
Can I persuade it to open?
Make a persuasion check. What do you say?
Hocus pocus, abracadabra. Open it for me. And then some more rhyming magical words.
So you do all that, and the book doesn't move.
Yeah, it's worth trying.
Open book. Rick says open book.
Open book. Open book doesn't work either.
Why no open? They ask nice.
Now, what's the lock made out of?
Looking at it, it seems to be kind of like a metallic, like within the inside of the mouth. Seems like there's a hole.
Well, do we know, like, the melting temperature of the lock?
You don't.
Sorry, guys. I probably can't do
Rick smash lock.
it. Swear.
Now you're actually smashing the lock?
Yeah.
Alright. So, you begin to smash the lock. As you do, it does break open the book. But as the book then begins to open, the pages flicker. And as it starts to flicker, you start to see 3 shadows come out from the book. And I'm gonna need you all to roll for initiative.
Can we choose where we are first, though?
Yes, place yourself on the map. But don't, it has to be relatively, you can't be by the door.
No,
Everyone
you
is,
can't be over there, Scrub,
yeah.
because you're the one who smashed it.
yes, you are
Behind this
definitely.
tree over there. Where's the book?
Transmission. The book looks like it should be over here, shouldn't it?
The book is in a corner, yeah, up in the corner.
Because I'm right next to it then.
Yep.
Well, I was close by.
Or maybe I'll be 1 square away because I have 10 feet range.
Where's, Dino?
Huh?
There's
Didn't necessarily mean the shadows are land next to me in the shadows. They're probably going to land next to Suki.
Alright, let's see if I've got.
Shadows might be friendly, you never know.
well, we have to roll for initiative.
Still,
Oh wait, I haven't rolled yet. I can't roll.
Yeah, can we talk the shadows out of attacking us?
No!
Wait, what? How do I not have the
No!
you'll go first, Suki.
Oh, I don't know what you're trying for, Suki. Like, it's best to get good initiative.
I just think it's funny how she always goes first every single time.
It's always best to get good.
Yeah, me, I've got the worst initiative, so I've got
Well,
like
I guess it's
the
fine
worst reaction.
because, like,
Yeah, but as soon as the book, I'll be out of the building.
I'm just using these. They are not what they look like.
made out of like shadow stuff?
Yeah, they seem to be very like dark, almost very spectral. Give me a sec.
So because I'm a shadow sorcerer, can they see me as a friend?
Oh, I guess we'll find out. So
Can we
let me just
Greg
think
make
of it.
friends? I made friends who are ghosts already.
That was this was 20. And Sins was 3.
Can I reroll?
Nope.
Damn it.
Greg's is 15.
I'm really impressed that it's real though.
No, I like it when you go first.
Because like, I mean,
I don't know what you're on about, Suki. It's best to go first.
no, it's
Yeah,
best
you
for
can start running away now.
Don't give her ideas.
Alright, I run away.
If Broncho got sick.
If you try running away, I'm just gonna cast invisibility and run away.
But how far away? But that's down away. Well, even if I shoot it, it won't do anything.
Need to roll for Dinatsu.
Yeah, do we need like magic weapons to damage these?
Who knows?
It's alright for me because I do magic. Yeah, we've got 2 muggles here. Well, technically you do a bit of magic, but you haven't got any attack spells, have you?
Alrighty then. So, started from the top of the round, it's gonna be Luna. So these 3 creatures have appeared from the book. They have gathered around nearby Greg. There you go, looking pretty hostile. What are you gonna do? Alright. Which one are you gonna shoot? Alright.
Yeah, try and take down one at a time, but just focus on one. Just DPS it down.
22 will hit. Good. So as you fire off your arrow, it goes off and it kind of like dissipates through and your arrow is gone. But a part of it does seem to be a bit missing.
So did it take damage?
Who knows? It's gonna be. Oh yeah. It's gonna be Dodo. What's Dodo? What are you getting Dodo to do?
Alright, Shadow's butt problem.
Because the arrow is here, right? I know, when you get from this way. I don't know, do I stand it also to like slap it down or something? I don't know. Maybe I try it to pick up
Is there any way for us to find out the characteristics of this enemy?
Yeah, I guess we could do a specific kind of check.
That'd be a bonus action or an action.
I would say it's an action.
What kind of skill would it be?
So I'm trying to think. Just give me a second.
Seeing as it's like a magical thing, I'm hoping it's not arcana.
think Greg has intelligence.
Yeah, I would say make an Arcana check.
Greg's is
I'm
minus
-1.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, mine's -1 as well. What's yours at, Suki?
Oh,
Yours is at 0. Oh, so you're the smartest one here.
Zero intelligence is smart.
this is zero.
You got that street smarts, you know.
Now what?
But what are you getting Nono to do? Are you getting Nono to do anything?
Snow knows his intelligence.
Let's see. Nono is -4.
Oh,
I guess indeed Natsu is the same as Sins.
Yeah, I think the answer is a -1.
I don't know, we haven't actually got the same stats.
No, Giras is a 0. You're getting Nono to go or attack the same one? So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I was gonna go up to the one that you just attacked. And it's gonna try a Claude. So it does hit.
It could just have resistance to
So
most damage.
Nono goes up for a claw for it, and as it does, it's caught off like a part of it. A part of it is like now missing. So it's dealt 7 points of damage. Hmm?
Did it dissipate and die?
No, it's still kind of like it's still like there. You see like the ethereal, weird, shadowy humanoid form of it.
Oh, damn.
It is gonna be this one's turn. And as it is that one's turn, you will like into the air as it sort of like flies up. And then it sort of goes towards here. And it's gonna go after Greg.
What, does it not get attack of opportunity?
It can get an attack of opportunity. I just need to roll that.
Would it be from both of them?
It can be from Greg if Greg wants to do an attack of opportunity.
No.
What about from Little Owl?
That's what I'm rolling for. But no, it doesn't hit.
Use the weighted dice.
Alright, so this is to hit Greg, but I don't think a 11 will hit, so it's trying to seep its like dark energy straight through to you, and you manage to get out of the way. It is then going to be this one's turn, as it's going to do the same thing and go after Greg. Misses completely. It tries to go in for it, but Greg manages to duck out in the way, not getting hit. It is then going to be Greg's turn.
Greg wants to talk to him.
Alright, what do you say?
I say, hello, shadows from the book. Why are you so angry? We didn't mean no harm.
You call out to the shadows, and you get a deafening silence, except for the eerie sounds from the shadows.
guess they don't want to talk. I will smash.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that hits.
20, 22, 20 minutes.
One above me.
Oh, above you. So 22 hit. Okay, 5 points of damage. So you go out and you get out your bowl and go for a hit. But as you do, you've already kind of like just pushed away part of it. Roll 5 points of damage. It's still there. You can kind of make a bit more of its form as you sort of recognize the more humanoid shape resembling sort of a weird hellish creature with long tentacles. Now, is there anything else you're doing, Trey?
No.
Alright, it's gonna be Hidatsu. Hidatsu. Hidatsu goes round 1. And it's like, alright, we're all going down, I'm following your plan, sis. Starts conjuring up with his hands and fires off an eldritch blast. And hopes of hitting the one that arrested it. So, that is the catch hit. Yeah, it will hit. So, Hidatsu fires off the eldritch blast. And Hidatsu goes. Just need to double check something.
It could be a way around forces resistant. I think that would be forced.
What? Psychic.
Yeah.
Psychic is.
Who's that in the 5th edition? Is that 3.1?
I think it's just psychic, there is no force.
Is it not?
Yeah, there's just psychic damage. Could be wrong. I am. Oh no, yeah, there's Ocean Fuzz, Ocean Fuzz. I guess there's just this. Does 13 points of damage.
13 points down. Did you roll 10?
I did, yeah.
Damn.
Damage. So, as Hidatsu kind of fires off as best, the thing starts to dissipate. As you can see, the shadow of it starts to disappear and crumble as it's completely gone. As that one is taken care of. It is, they're going to be, this one's third, as it's going to go towards Hidatsu, and it's going to go after Hidatsu. Ooh, I rolled a natural 20 on that one. So, this one gets out its long fingers, and it seems as if it like slashes across Hidatsu. Oh god.
killed me.
I think it might kill D-Natsu. Let's find out.
Don't blame it on me this time.
Oh, yeah, that definitely kills D-Natsu.
If his character dies, it's not my fault.
22. As D-Natsu is knocked unconscious.
Can I throw a health potion? Like the sense of being rainbow or bridge. Like health
Oh,
potion?
you say it the same way. Only if you go, health potion!
Health potion!
No. So D-Natsu falls down to the ground. Is then going to be sensitive. See your sister falling down and everyone wanted to come up and splashed across D-Natsu.
What can I do? Oh dear, this is advantage. I've tried to do that. What about this one? So it's technically without I get off the flight.
Alright. Make a spell attack. Aim fire off your firebolt from your jewelry, and then takes it off into the back. You can kind of like see a physical hit with fire that are you doing anything else on your turn?
What can I do with a bonus action?
That's I don't know. Depends on what you want to do.
Would dancing do anything? Would it distract the ghosts?
Only one way to find out.
Do I do a performance check?
Sure.
I'm playing our old traditional dance of ghosts and shadows. Oh damn!
Hey, you're busting out the moves. Very stellar performance. We'll go to the top of the round. Luna, you're enamored by this dance routine that Sin's just pulling off. What are you doing for your turn? Yeah, you just about shoot it. There is a sofa in the way.
Isn't that table?
Oh wait, yeah, there is. Sorry, there is a table.
Yeah, you can easily fire it.
I mean, you can fire over it, but it's gonna be a harder hit.
So he gets like half cover bonus as well.
Yeah.
Or she. I don't want to misgender these shadows.
Alright, go for it. Make a reached attack. Will hit. It puts down, so you fire off an arrow, and as you do, the arrow kind of like dissipates and it kind of like takes up part of it. So we deal with that. Puts damage. And what is Dodo doing? Dodo's gonna help you do the same thing. Alright, so it's gonna go in for the claw. Successfully hits, Dodo goes in, jumps up, double claws it. So do like 5 points of damage to it as it goes up and claws it. Is anything else that you're doing? We're getting notice to do. That's it for your turn. Alright. It's gonna be the one closest to Greg's turn. It looks towards Sid as it's kind of busted out the moves. Doing the dance of the dead. Doesn't quite like it at all. Doesn't actually know what the hell you're doing, by the looks of it.
It's still stunned though, isn't it?
It's gonna go for a hit. Oh, that is an 18 to hit. So, okay. 11 points of damage. Alright, I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Oh damn, I rolled a 1.
Okay. So your hit point maximum is now reduced by 10.
Oh jeez. Is that permanent?
Guess we'll find out.
Dad, I'm not gonna have to pay to have this removed.
Yeah, give me money.
Yeah.
You guys don't mind if I just cast invisibility and disappear, do you?
Cast bloody darkness. I'm not doing it.
I'm not gonna cast darkness because you guys are around me. How are you gonna kill these things if you don't see?
It's gonna be
Well,
correct.
do that every time. Quick smash.
33 will hit.
7 damage.
11 points of damage. So you go in for a Greg smash, and you kind of like push away some of the shadowy part of it. So you deal 11 points of damage to it. There's still kind of parts of it there. Is there anything else you're doing in your turn?
Oh yeah? Can't really move. Well, I can, but I don't want to.
Alright. It's gonna be Natsu's turn now. I'm gonna do a death saving throw for her. Oh, well, that's 2 failures. It's gonna be it's creature's turn, as it is then gonna go back towards Greg. It's gonna try and go after Greg.
They rolled a 1 saving throw. What the fuck?
That was me for Andy.
Yeah, he's fucked.
So that is a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
That hits.
Yeah.
Alright. So that's gonna be 11 points of damage. And now we're gonna need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. What max HP removed? I guess that's fine then.
Yeah. You kind of feel as if like the life force is draining out, so that you boonga boonga real hard, you let out a scream and puff out your chest, and you feel fine. It's gonna be your turn soon.
Okay, right. I'm gonna use a spell slot to cast Fairy Fire. No, it's Fairy Fire. So this is good for you guys. So each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw. So for the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. Any attack roll against affected creature has advantage if the attacker can see it. That's my last one.
If they pass the saving throw, then it's totally cool.
Yeah, but they're probably not crappy dexterity saving throws.
Okay, so I need to do a dexterity saving throw for them.
Yeah.
Let me just decide which one's which. Oh. Okay, well done. Okay. So the one north of Greg got a 14, and the one south of Greg got an 8. Those are your DC?
My spell save DC is 13.
13. So the one north saves, the one on the bottom you can see is dimly lit up.
There we go, I hope that means you get advantage in attack.
Is that it for your turn?
Can't run away without getting attacked, can I? Do I have a quicken spell? I can't know because I can't use them all this month, unless it's a cantrip. So I could quicken a cantrip, couldn't I? But would that be worth it? I suppose that's just me doing it.
Alright. Goes top of the round. It's gonna be Luna's turn. Alright. Make a attack with advantage. Yeah.
Oh, no, wait a minute. I don't think I used the spell. Hold on.
Off Fairy Fire?
Yeah, because it's my racial, bonus, I think. So I can use it once a day for free.
Let me up. Does it not say on your character sheet?
Yeah, it is drown magic. Yeah, when you reach 3rd level, you can cast Fairy Fire once and it recharges after long rest.
Yeah, that one's not a spell slot.
Oh yeah, it's another spell slot.
Well, you got a 26, so you hit.
It's advantage, not disadvantage.
Yeah. So, but you deal 5 points of damage. So you fire off your arrow, and as you do, it dissipates, dealing 5 points of damage. What are you getting Nono to do? poo on it. Alright, no, goes up for a claw and then tries to shift its butt around. No, just above hits. Let's see. Dealing 9 points of damage as he goes in for the claw and gets its butt ready to shit. As Nono gets his butt ready to shit, it prepares itself and veggies out the poop, which dissipates it completely, to which it's gone. Its poo saves the day. No, perks up to Luna and goes. It is then going to be Greg's turn.
Greg leaves.
There's only one way for you to leave, and that'd be the shit way.
Greg smashed. That's your mind, Greg.
This one not advantage. It's not limited. It's not lit up.
So, yeah.
12 will hit.
5 damage.
So you get out your bow, you get a bit of that shadowy part out of it. It is then going to be Dot's turn. I hope she doesn't die. Oh, automatic. D.2 is fine, completely fine. In fact, so fine. D.2 has 1 HP.
I was hoping they'd die just so Annie would be like annoyed.
What the fuck happened to my character?
I'd be annoyed too, because it's my sister.
Then you can't blame on me this time, it wasn't my fault.
My character would still blame you. So you're meant to be our servants, you know, and you failed in our protection.
I'm not your servant.
Yeah, but my character looks at you as my servant. You know, it's just a matter of perception.
That's gonna be the one that's north of Greg, and it's gonna continue going after Greg. That is a 9 to hit, which won't hit, so it goes to tries to get out of it, but you manage to get out of the way, though narrowly avoiding the ship behind you. It is then going to be Sue's turn.
You also sound like
Darkness. No, I'm not casting darkness.
this stage that was dumb.
It would be, but it'd be fun. I'll just fly bolt. Does that
12.
hit?
12 does hit.
Oh, that noise. It's annoying how it's quite this way. Oh, better than the last one. Damage, right?
So you fire out Fireball, and the fire manages to hit it off into the side, deals 6 points of damage. And top of the round, unless are you moving or doing any skills?
Oh, I can move, can I? Oh, I'll move over to my sister just to make sure she's okay.
Top of the round, Luna, it's your turn. Alright. Make a ranged attack. This is normal, no advantage.
Yeah.
Normal attack.
Yeah.
Alright.
25.
25 will hit. Roll for damage.
Oh,
5, Alright, so you fire off the arrow, and then normal kind of stun stuff, you're pushing up a bit of the shadowy parts away from it as the arrow kind of just vanishes. Dodo chirps up and goes and tries to do the same thing again. So it hits, dealing 6 points of damage. So it goes in for the slash and gets ready to poop, but the poop ain't fully committed yet. He still needs time. It's gonna be Greg's turn.
Greg Smash, time for you to disappear, Shadow.
That means even monologuing.
Okay, 32 hits, and you go in, do 9 points of damage. Anything else you do in your turn?
It's not dead.
It's not dead.
Fuck's sake, I don't want to be next to the shit anymore.
Did his maul go all the way through the shadow?
Its hole goes through, and parts of it seems to be like missing, but it's still that shadow is bigger. It's impressive.
So does it follow through onto the floor, onto the ship?
Greg's actually gonna move. I know you're
No,
gonna
onto the ship.
Greg moved as well. You're gonna get an attack of opportunity, I'm guessing.
Yeah, do an attack of opportunity.
Greg can't stand next to the shit no more. He has to leave.
It does miss, so it tries to go for an attack of opportunity. It doesn't quite land the hit. It's gonna be Didatsu's turn. Didatsu, pretty sure has a potion.
He should have 2, shouldn't he? We should all have 2.
I don't have any.
Wait,
Yeah.
Did you not buy any?
I don't
I can
think
afford to.
Yeah, Didatsu's got 2, so Didatsu gets out a health potion and is like, I am really gonna need this. Pops one open, starts drinking it, so it's 2d4 plus 2 they get back.
I also don't have any hit dice because I had a short rest when I went upstairs at the end of last session.
Did that actually count as a short rest?
Should
Yeah, he said it was a short rest and let me use my hit dice last time.
That was only for like a few minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was only for a few minutes.
You said
I mean,
it was
we
a
can
short
take a few minutes short rest.
No few minutes short rest. Okay, let me heal up Didatsu. You can get your hit die back, don't.
I got my health. I literally gave myself health last week.
Well, I'll overlook it. Just give yourself one hit die back.
Okay.
Can I do that?
No.
I have no idea what I even rolled.
Well, I've only got like 13 maximum HP at the moment, so it's not even worth me using my potion.
There we go. So Didatsu gets 9 points of health back.
Makes sense you go in the front of those.
I don't think so. I'm gonna be worn out.
Middle.
My character's gonna be fatigued.
Didatsu gets up as well. So she was on the floor, she gets up, and she's like, whew, and kind of like starts brushing herself off. It's gonna be this creature's turn. He's gonna continue going after Greg.
Where's that? What about the elbow?
However, we'll take an attack of opportunity. Dodo hits.
How was it hit?
Was this with this shit again?
How was it hit without an S in the front of it?
Lord,
And gets its shit ready. Throws it out. Deals 9 points of damage. Which the shit, it flings the shit, completely dissipates right into the fireplace. As you can get down.
did it go like this?
Yeah, it flew right near Greg. Greg could really smell it. It was quite poignant into the fireplace.
like the spread.
Dodo chirps up and gets back down.
Is there any splashback?
No splashback.
You people.
Hey, don't blame me. Blame the half elf over here.
You haven't said anything. You haven't said anything. What is that?
Dodo took an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, but you could have done it without yeah.
He told it the shit.
Yeah.
He said poo on it.
What? What? Of the attack of
You just remembered your last command.
So it's dead, right?
Dodo looks at you confused, like, and kind of looks down.
Is it dead now?
It does seem to be gone. The
Yeah,
book.
Greg's leaving. Greg, way out.
The area where the book is, or where the book was, the book seems to have been burnt and turned to ash.
Oh damn, so we can't get the secrets. Is there anything in the ash of the book?
Yet?
It just says burnt pages.
What about the metal lock on it?
Battle lock seems to be gone.
It's gone as well.
Oh, it's
I mean,
smashed.
sell that.
Greg smashed, that's how it was turned.
Did we want to search for all these books though?
They're looking a bit brown, to be honest.
You three of you are getting a buff of owlbear shit into your nose while
I'm right outside.
being in the library. It starts to be a bit pungy.
Especially with the stuff that's the shit that's in the fire, making it worse.
Yes, and just
Dina can stay in there, I guess.
You know, so it's like I'm feeling too good. I'm spending my time here. I think I'm gonna throw up.
Greg's going to the kitchen to wash a bit.
it's right. I can use my magic to clean myself.
He ain't got that spell, like create water, like 10 feet of water, whatever it's called. Make a cube of water.
I don't need that. I've got magic that cleans me.
Yeah, 10 foot of water always cleaned all of us.
Well, I can use magic on you. You only need to ask.
Greg's going back in the kitchen. Let's wash this again.
Alright, so you guys come back to the banquet area. That sound seems to be ever more so louder to you, Luna. Coming from the upstairs.
Hey, do we want to go and kill this bird?
Can't see it, can we? We haven't.
Oh,
Yeah.
we know.
Have we been in there?
Yeah, we've been in there. We know it's in there. So
Stin's been in there.
yeah. So there's a bird in there. Does anybody want chicken for dinner? Do we want to kill it?
WFD.
It's trapped in a cage, so we can just attack it from outside the cage. You know?
Ah, like use that power. If you hold down F, you get it for yourself. He usually has like some syndicate guys going there. Or free power lines.
Yeah, is the cage carrier?
Yep.
Yeah,
Should we
I'm not
start?
carrying it.
Should we start moving some of this stuff onto the carriage over here?
Oh yeah.
First, put meat on garage.
We're gonna borrow that carriage, aren't we?
Borrow. Means steal. Think.
Well, we will return it. We'll just return it when can
We're
buy
not gonna
range.
we're not gonna get a carriage, take it home, and then come back for the carriage and then walk home.
No, we just trust it. But
Yeah,
we'll pretend we're gonna just borrow one.
we could use some furniture for our tavern.
Yeah, bear rug here. We've got some suits and armor.
Loads of cheap. I want the, to be honest, I want the yellow couch for my room.
Yeah, we can get that. That should fit on the carriage.
What about those naked statues in the other room?
Yeah, we'll take them as well.
You two definitely want those.
Like, they will probably want these. I prefer my mains.
Let's get that as well.
The moose head.
Yeah, that looked good in the tavern.
Yeah, let's take them.
We should check upstairs. Then.
Yeah, but do we want to carry this all to the carriage first?
Sure.
How long would that take?
Now, probably.
Would that count as a short rest?
Well, we're moving furniture. That's not a rest, is it?
You guys are working. As you guys are considering taking some stuff, you then see a body come down from the stairs. As it
I'm moving away.
and one guy has fallen down who seems to doesn't have the black stake tattoo and he seems to be pretty much like almost out and he's like as he then turns to you and he's like you like fuck Lord. Anything that you guys are doing?
Moving to...
Just recognize them from earlier.
Doesn't appear to be any of the servants,
Oh, okay.
but they don't have a tattoo.
Servants didn't have to tell you, did they?
They just know.
Greg, investigate upstairs.
The rest of you following.
You following too, Sid?
Yeah, Sim will slowly follow like 20 feet behind the rest of us.
As long as I'm not behind the owlbear going upstairs.
Sim's just slow because she's fatigued. Because she's only like half her max.
Oh, you're behind the owlbear, that's dangerous.
Yeah, 10 foot apart.
Give you downstairs, this is upstairs.
It's alright, I can claim myself with magic. If things look dicey, I'm using invisibility to run away, you know. Or do you want me to use darkness to cover us all up and run away?
You have like a mini darkness just for the owlbear. Go 5 foot darkness.
No, it's 20 foot. It's the lowest I can go.
Oh, I think you go, yeah, 20 foot. Just give me a sec. While I loading, now loading.
Just wondering. I wonder. It should be if you cast it with a high level spell, does it make it longer?
With darkness, I don't think anything happens if you cast out a high element spell. It's just
Really?
kinda-
That's
yeah, I
like,
think it just stays the same. It's like one of those few spells that doesn't really like change.
it would be good if you could have extended the range. Oh no, it's not 23, it's 15 feet.
Ah, you back? Yeah. As you guys go up the stairs, so what you see before you at this point is an actual ongoing battle, it seems.
Oh, what?
As moving up the stairs, you then start to hear the clashing of different swords happening between those with the black snake tattoo, and like others that are like heavily clad into the armor, but they don't really seem to look like they're part of the same faction. It's an ongoing fight, as some of them now have noticed you lot. Not knowing whether you are friend or foe. You're pretty hostile. Some are hostile towards you. Roll for initiative.
Oh, damn it.
Can we shout death to the Zentarum
In the room.
to turn the ones fighting the Zentarum onto our side?
Oh, I guess you'll have to find out. So roll for initiative first.
Come on, roll. Fuck.
He's always.
So,
These have got a load of meat shields.
I don't know much HP.
Wait, what?
How much have you got?
15.
You got more than me, it's alright.
Greg's got 13.
Took you guys first to get.
Which one? These are the Zentarum, right?
Yeah, that one there, they have the black snake tattoo. They look like, they're Gentile.
So just charge into like this one, while you're charging it and attacking, just say, "Hi Zentarum, scum, die." And these guys will know that we're on their side.
Alright, need to roll for D Natsu. That's got a 19. Alright, starting with the top of the round, Luna, it is gonna be your turn. You've seen this ongoing clash of different swords. The noise now explained as there seems to be a fight between people that seem to be members of the Howl and members of the Gentarum as they're clashing. You can see some dead bodies that are on the floor as it seems the Gentarum had made progress.
I don't even know what I can do. But, this is one group, right? And this is another group, right?
Yeah. These are the Zentarum. These red bandana people. They're probably the household guard or something.
Do I sound like,
Well, just show your antagonism towards the Zentarum. These guys should get it. No, don't attack that one.
Ones with the red bandanas.
Yeah, the red bandanas, they're the Zentarum. I'm pretty sure they're the Zentarum, because Brill said that the house guard people like armoured.
Yeah, these guys are a bit more armored than
Yeah,
the black
so these guys are armoured, these guys and they look kind of sketchy.
so basically,
I think so. Where are you gonna move?
What corner? We're on the stairs, so
Yeah, you guys are on the stairs.
Yeah, just shoot him. Shoot him. Remember, these guys are also going to get attacked by these guys as well, so they can't really exactly charge at you. Well, they could, but they'll just take an attack of opportunity. There's only 3 of them. We outnumber them. Look, there's like 4 extra guys. Let's,
You have disadvantage? No, you only have disadvantage if you're 5 feet in him. Okay, so you're gonna make a hit. 17 does hit.
or if they already find each other, they should be like damaged somewhat.
So it takes 7 points of damage. So you fire off an arrow as they are clanging against teeth. You fire off an arrow as it hits his arm, and he's like, ah, fuck! As he looks to you, and he's like, oh, they've got to help. So that's this one.
Maybe Greg's gonna help the ginger room. Become a ginger room.
what Greg do?
Are you getting your owlbear to do anything? It's gonna fart and pounce. It's gonna pounce. Pounce on which one? So you wanted to pounce on that one? You wanted to pounce on that one. So Albert goes up. You hear the as he goes to pounce on it. Dodo hits, dealing 5 points of damage to it. So Dodo goes up, moves out the way, starts and then goes for this for the slash with his claws and pounces onto it. It is then gonna be Dinatsu's turn. So Dinatsu up to the corner is like, okay, so the black snake tattoo ones, that's the ones we want to hit. Alright. I hope this works. Professor Shinebright, you're a bit of a kooky one, but he uses his tiara. The tiara starts to glow as it fires off 3 rays out of him. As he aims 1 to each of the 3 that he sees with the black tattoo. So he's gonna make 3 ranged spell attacks. No, he wouldn't. He never fucking uses spells.
Runs away.
Yeah, so. Just roll. Wow, okay, so you got a natural 20 on one of them, but a natural 1 on the other. So, that one's not gonna get shit. Okay, so he only hits 1 of them. So the part of the 2 of them completely miss as the part of it kind of just hits the ground and it small flame goes. But however, the one that does hit is this one off into the distance, which is gonna take. Need to find out who to roll. Okay. miss one of them as he starts to get burned on light. He's like going, ah! Ah! It is then gonna be the sixth turn. So while this one is clashing swords with the one right besides it, it is going to just go for a standard attack. Misses on the first hit. Hits for the second. So it goes with the sword, goes for one swing, ping, and then sees the opening, goes for a clean hit. Dealing 8 points of damage. It is then gonna be this was third. It looks towards you guys and it sees that you guys are helping them, and it's like, oh, back up. Takes the opening to go for an attack against the jet turret in front of it. So hits, misses. So takes the opportunity to get the opening and deals a total of 3 points of damage. So it gives a slash. And then it is going to be Greg's turn. Greg?
Yeah. What means that?
Okay.
I'm gonna attack the one below.
Okay. Make an attack roll. 19 will hit, and you do 8 points of damage. So go in, you say smash as you do. You hit off his head, he's a bit dazed. He seems to be fine. It is. Anything else you're doing in turn?
No?
Alright, it's gonna be the one that you just hit's turn, so.
Of course it is.
He is going to actually focus on the fight he's having with the one below him.
Which one?
The one on the left. Ooh, rolled a natural 20. So it hits both times, so... Oh, hold on. So that one goes in. He gets out his base and swings it, and it hits the armor, and the armor does a crack through it. And as he does, he takes the opening and he pushes his armor through. As it actually breaks into the window, the guard falls down to the other side as he is dead. Dead.
Oh wait, that guy went outside.
He's
Yeah.
dead.
How are we going to loot his body if he's outside? Oh, we're going to have to go outside to loot his body. No, someone would already looted it by the time we get to it.
Who's it? Just running around.
It is gonna be this guy's turn, and he's
That's
gonna
out by the wall.
attack the one that Dinatsu used Scorching Ray on. He hits on the first. Hits on the second. So he gets off his sword. He's like, no! He sees his guard pull eventually managed to get so much of the blood stuff out, killing off the one that had was on fire.
That's right.
It is then going to be Susan's turn.
Firebolt this time.
Sorry. Where are you? Oh, you're over there. Yeah, so you try to get out a fireball, and you hit the wall beside. Anything else to do in his turn? It is then going to be it's going to try to hit the one that Greg hit, and it's the one that kills his friend. But it tries to go in for both hits with his sword, but the guy's defense and deflects his things. It goes in for another hit. As you can hear the clashing of the beams swords go back and forth with each other. It is then going to be this one's turn, and it is going to number one that is next to it. So it's going to be this guy. Both times. And as he does, he gets out his base and swings it across the armor, and then swings it across towards the face. And as that happens, blood spits out from his face as he collapses down onto the ground.
Did I get killed as well?
Yeah, it was AoE.
It wasn't AoE. Oh wait, did you disappear?
Yeah, because I was above.
Oh, didn't see that, Joe.
Oh.
Put it back. Is then gonna be top of the round. Your turn, Luna.
Yeah, it shouldn't have too much blood, 15.
Yeah. So you fire off your bow. As do you hit the guy. He's like, ah. And how do you want to do this? I will. Alright, so eyeball goes through his eye, he's like, it comes out of his head into the wall. As he falls down to the ground, you can see his eyeball stuck attached to the arrow. No, like, it runs up towards it and goes to hit that one. And Nona misses. He tries to go in for the hit for it, but he doesn't quite know where to go. It flashes its claws and just hits the air.
And rubs up against Greg.
And rubs up against Greg. Oh, my bad. Forget. Greg is there. it is then going to be Natsu's turn. As Natsu just gets ready and uses Eldritch Blast onto the one that Greg is hitting. That is 15 tripped. Yep. Dealing 10 points of damage. As the Eldritch Blast goes and he starts to go like, "Ah!" And the force of the Eldritch Blast disintegrates the person as he is then taken away and turned to ash.
Now, should we finish off the other two?
Depends. They can, they have aggro with us or not.
The other two look at you and they just go, "State your business!"
We just
Um,
wipe out the ginger room.
This is Graupen's house, yeah, Graupen.
On what grounds?
There's something about a nimble brain.
They look at each other. We don't know what you're talking about.
Is there any more of Zentime left in that nimble?
Still looking for Erstone. In fact, he should be in the room behind. He's pointing at this door.
But the cars can go in first.
Okay, if it's in there, you guys go in. We'll be back to work.
They just look at each other. They're like, "We are going to go back to Yalagrava. She will need our services." They stand guard here. And as they move, you then start to hear the loud thud emanating from the room down here.
Can I loot the bodies?
Well, both the jets and the guards.
Yeah.
They are looking at you.
Just as Zentime then.
Alright, make an investigation. So what you find on the Gentarim is just the maces. That there is so two.
How many maces?
Just two.
Just two. So I've already done stuff with three. They've not got anything else, like bags of gold or
Nope.
any are they not wearing any armour? Like chainmail or
The armor doesn't really look like it's in good condition.
Just the pieces.
As you begin still looting the bodies, that thump from the south gets louder as you can then kind of hear just a muffled voice off into the distance. Those are in there.
Hey, right, if we all left now to long rest back at home, can we come back here tomorrow?
You can do that, but things are going to be very different.
Okay. Hey, is someone going to check out that door? I don't know, what are you guys? I see you moving back through.
Let's take a check the door.
Should I use my mage hand to open the door? Should we check out this door first? This door.
Yeah. Well, how many dollars is that? They look like.
There's one here, there's one here,
Yeah.
and this one there.
I guess we should get closer to this one.
Yeah, clear the floor.
I think this one next to where it's like, down there. That's cool.
So you guys are going to try to open this one. So you go for it, and the door appears to be locked. As you open the door, or try to open the door is still locked. You then see the figure come out as the door from the south opens. And he says, "That fucker ground. Looks like the Jets did a shitty job here." He sees you lots, he sees two guards. "Oh, that's him! Ersto!" As they get out their swords. He prepares himself. He's like, "Well, looks like I gotta make a dash." Roll for initiative, everyone.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sig is good. Oh, it's better than Sig, you rolled 22. What's that? Still plus 3.
It's better for everybody to do it first.
It is 19.
I crit once, so I mean I get 2 turns.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So, starting with the top of the round, it's going to be
out the way. Just let him pass. Because he's running away, isn't he?
Come on again.
He's only saying that because he's running away.
I rolled a D10. He doesn't hit one. Let me check. Okay, he does hit one, just about. As he gets up, it's thrown. If he gets to attack, which you take 9 points of damage. Are you actually?
So she's probably got like 10 HP.
You took 9 points of damage. Mm-hmm. 20 something? Oh wait, why did you max HP? Okay, so take 9 away from 16. So what it would be... There you go. So it's 7 points of HP. And then, quite mysteriously, he's like looking around. He tries... Okay, it's everyone's passive perception.
Well, mine's 11.
What's Greg's passive perception? 10. 14. Okay. It is, yeah. Okay, yours is 14. So for all of you, as he attacked Luda, it's almost like as if he's gone through Luda as at that moment. He doesn't really seem to be there.
Wait, finish. Alright, let's
It is going to be it will then be Flint's turn.
probably this.
Well, I could use fairy fire again. But with those spells on. I could make us see them. But isn't he just running away? You guys don't mind if I cast darkness, do you?
AFK. Right now.
Because I could just move, right? I could like cast darkness, move down to like here, and then it shouldn't get you guys. this guy's dexterity saving?
Who knows? Why would I give that out?
I don't know, but it's worth a try. If I move, will I get attack of opportunity?
Only one way to find out.
What can I do? Any ideas?
No idea.
No, because this guy got blind sense. He's like an assassin, so he's probably got blind sense, hasn't he?
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, I don't want to find out. Yeah, I haven't used that. So I'll just
Okay. So, all of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, you're completely gone. Everybody looks around. You don't even know where Sid is. Need out to. Sid? Sister? Yes. Is that it for you, sir?
No, can I move through here?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Well, you can try.
Well, I'm not going to bump into anybody, am I?
Only one way to find out.
I can actually move through these places, can't I?
Yeah,
I can
you
move
could like
through
move
others.
through them. Yeah.
So I can move down to there. Yeah, move down to there. Down to there. And then that's it.
All right. It is then gonna be Luna's turn.
Drink a potion.
Oh, one Aspen, but it seems to be one health. I still have two potions. I can't do that. I didn't use a potion. I used one. Mine's on a potion.
Yeah, you can drink a potion if you still have any left.
Yeah, I've been using it. I still have two.
Yeah,
Alright.
me too.
Alright, you can use a potion. So you get out a potion, you start to drink it.
Down below.
Yeah, so you roll 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, good. What is it, guys? Roll
2d4 plus 2.
2, 3, 4, 6, 2.
That's not too bad.
So you get 8 points of health back.
So I've got. What is it?
Mm. potion, you swirl it, and you down it, look, give it your health back. Are you getting no to do anything?
Has no got keen senses? Can you sniff out the guy?
No does have keen senses. Yeah, they can try to smell. So Nono's gonna try and smell. So Nono tries to smell, gets a waft of the area that it wasn't, it moves, but it still seems to smell, not knowing fully where this person is. It is then gonna be this guy's turn, and he's just gonna stand guard and get ready, bracing for attack. It's gonna be Greg's turn.
Greg doesn't know where he is, so Greg's confused. So Greg's just gonna try and go through this door.
Alright, so you open up through the door, and what you see before you seems to be a kind of like bathroom-ish area. You can kind of see like a bathtub to the side, and then sort of like a wood table just off into the other side, and then another door leading down with it seems completely closed up.
Greg have bath.
It's gonna be the other guard's turn, as he's just gonna ready brace himself for attack. It's gonna be the round. The guy makes himself known or seen.
He's in the bath with Greg, isn't
Hiding by the stairs.
Yeah.
Prepares himself for an attack against Zuna, which will hit.
he? Oh no, it's a fucking circle.
Busted out the circle.
I'm just checking that would have you guys over. So I may just stay invisible.
I really play in the darkness.
Hey, if you could see in it, you'd love it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's the reason why I don't like it.
So Luna, you take 22 points of damage. As Luna falls down to the ground, he then moves. See Dodo in the way. He begins to hide again.
And I bet this guy's like level 5 or something.
Depends on your passive perception.
If I'm dead, do I have to start a new character?
You're not dead yet.
Yeah. You got death saving throws.
Yeah, so
Yeah, but
I don't even think you reached your maximum threshold, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
if you fail the saving throw, only my death.
Then you did.
If you fail it 3 times, if you fail it 3 times, then your character is take it.
I don't know, I don't have to say anymore.
Wow. Yeah, man, having fun.
I'm just saying, if I'm that then it's pretty much qualified.
Yes, sir. We'll see.
What is it?
You should all just get out of the way so you can let him run away, because I'm pretty sure he's trying to run away.
I did.
But these guys all like in the way.
Is they're gonna be Sid's turn.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
What was your passive perception?
11.
11? Okay. So you actually kind of get a sense of where you know where he's actually hiding, and he's not really hiding that far. It's actually just near there.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you want me to do about it?
I don't know. I'm just telling you.
Because if I attacked him now, I'd remove my invisibility, and then he'd probably come and attack me and kill me. So I'll just chill being invisible.
Alright. It'll be Luna's turn.
Wait, are these guys not doing it?
They couldn't see him, so they were readying like a defensive.
What do I need to roll?
Just
Do a death saving throw for me.
What's that? I've never did one, so I don't know.
you just a 1d20.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
it's literally right next to the hit die. You can press that button where it says death saves.
Yeah.
Right, where it says hit dice on your character sheet. Right next to it, that says death saves. You can click on that and you can roll a death save. Two.
Okay,
So it's one failure.
Yeah, I'm gonna fail all mine. I know it because they my saving throws never go well. So yeah, I'm ready for
You gotta remember, like, I failed all 3 of mine. That feels
Yeah, and I allowed it. That
Yeah.
need
Yeah,
to
but
live,
he
so.
won't allow me. So.
How do you know that?
Didn't you let Andy also do?
No, Andy's character died. But anyway,
We got plot armor.
it's gonna be.
We got DM armor.
It's gonna be. What are you getting? Albert? Are you getting Albert? Do what he said? Well, I mean, I guess you can.
I just wanna stay next to her. That
Looking away, yeah.
Moves and is like as it's kind of like nudging at you.
That's behind you there.
Well, it is standing behind you.
If Greg ever dies, it's time for the halfling to return with the cowbell.
It's gonna be the guard's turn, which again they can't see, so they're getting ready. And then it's gonna be Greg's turn.
Greg comes back, and then sees it. He still can't see anything, so then he's gonna go down the south room and look in the next room again.
You try to open the door, but it seems it's not locked, but it seems like you get the feeling that something's in the way.
Who blocked the door? Let me in.
You just hear a cry, like.
Because they're coming out here. I'm just gonna stand there. Quick, see nothing to do. What to do? That's it. Get already in action or something. Yeah.
Goes top of the round.
E58.
Oh no, I'm not supposed to see that.
DM stuff.
Yeah,
GUA, the game code.
Spoilers.
Game key.
the game code. I can't even like target it now. I can't even like pick on it. Got that.
It's G14.
Who knows?
G14 is probably up here. Or there, yeah.
No looking. Oh my god, I can't even like pick it up.
Well, how come we're not
What
looking
do you
like
mean
that?
no looking? It makes no fucking sense to us anyway.
Like I can't even.
It's gone now.
Is it gone?
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah.
gone. Okay, good. Alright. Oh, the elbow should be here. Okay.
Your bow not.
No. Hmm?
Your bow not attacking.
So it's gonna be his turn. As
Peanuts.
well, he's
I think
actually
already.
meant to be hidden.
If Peanuts does one more death saving, well, he dies, right? Because he failed 2 for 4.
They get reset, but you then hear the footsteps
Going down the stairs.
going down the stairs.
I told you, you're in the way. You should have just moved out the way.
As he doesn't seem to be there. The guards looking around, they look down the stairs. They're like, oh, that fucker.
Can I loot their friends' bodies now, is what I'm saying? Because I'm still invisible.
You can try.
That doesn't sound very hopeful.
Why would you want to, like, risk another fight right now?
Well, if they couldn't see me, like, they may not notice, like, their armor just disappear and...
You're invisible, that armor wouldn't be.
No, anything I'm touching that is on me is invisible. But I don't know if interacting with something else will get rid of that invisibility. It probably does.
So Luna, combat is over. Luna, you're back.
I'm not using
With
potion.
1 HP.
I'm not using any potion. I can just heal it.
You're at the front, by the way.
Okay.
Nice too.
Because I know, like, if I use it, right, I do it like, I can, like, set it up. And then you can put me, and then, like,
That depends on what you're fighting.
That's okay. Don't be a negative Nancy.
no,
I don't have any questions, so
I don't want to waste the potion. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to waste
Okay.
the potion.
You got cure wounds on you.
Yeah.
I already used one. I have one left. I don't really want to use that either.
I just use them, but it's up to you.
Yeah. They're there to be used.
You can always use both. Then you'll
Just-
live longer.
No,
It's not worth me using a potion because I've only got 13 max HP.
I don't think it's worth me to use both. But what if, like, the next encounter is in the 20th template and I only got, like, less than 50? Then it's not worth at all.
That's if the next
Hey,
thing on the
hey,
damage.
It's more HP. Like, more HP is always a good thing.
And to be honest, the strongest person here is probably just left down the stairs, so I haven't really got much to worry about.
What happens if you get hit for 2 HP? Then you could have lived.
What if, like, we're going back? Then I'm doing
Just fine now.
wasting the second potion and just
is a risk if there's no
I mean,
more combat.
The
And you
spell,
use
at
it.
least, you would get that back at a long rest.
Mm.
I guess I've used this spell, but I don't think like using this potion would be worth it.
It's
And
definitely not worth it for me because it'll only restore 3 HP. I'm not sure if my one's permanent or not. I'm hoping that it'll just be removed after a long rest.
What is the Captain Wind thing? I don't know.
Would cure wounds.
Yeah.
It's in your spells.
Yeah, but
So you'll need to roll 1d8 plus plus 3. I can't remember. I think it's 3. Plus your wisdom. Plus 2, sorry. 1d8 plus 2. To get 6 HP back.
yeah, definitely will. And the 7 HP versus like what up? Cause there's no potion that can like one roll will be like 10.
Anyways, like, make a side thing in the mansion, like alchemy room, so we can print potions.
Does anybody have proficiency in alchemy? Does anybody have any tool proficiency? I think Luna does.
Can I check the failure thing?
No, I don't have any tool proficiency.
Yeah, you can take the fail off. One of the guards, they go, I'm gonna go find where that fucker is, and he moves past and he goes down the stairs.
Wait, I'm gonna move anyone. Like, oh, what's hit me? Oh, wait. Yeah.
You put your powerful teeth in, it could have healed you 200 HP.
Tin can still talk though while invisible, actually.
Sid can talk while, Sid can talk while still invisible.
Yeah, she'll
Combat
tell
over now.
Dee
Combat
to
is over.
use the keys to open this door.
Yeah,
I
was
just
going to
realized
the door.
something. I couldn't have got that easy because like that was at the beginning of the phone and that when it like got stuff.
Well, when it first hit you, yes, but he killed you on the ball. You were down on the second round.
Yeah, you could have moved up to here.
Anyway. The doors seem to be locked, and any of the keys that Nidatsu has doesn't seem to work.
Okay, should we go through this door?
Which door, sorry?
This one.
Well, I'm definitely not going first. That's for sure.
It's alright, let's just get permission to go through this door, so I'm invisible, so I can just go through it. Is the door unlocked? I try opening the door.
The door is locked as well.
Hey guard, open this door.
God turns and he's just like, wait, who said that?
Me.
He still is confused. Like, which one of you said that? I'm not opening the door until I know that we are safe.
Don't worry, I'm just invisible at the moment.
He's like, show yourself. Only a coward hides.
Well no, because that would waste my spell.
Show yourself. That happened.
Hey, one of you guys talk some sense into this guy.
And another route.
out from here, and he was kicking the door down, or trying to.
That just crying noise.
Can you please open it?
He tries to open the door. It's just the door's open. It's just there's something's in the way. I could try and dash into it, but I'm not very strong. I think maybe you'd do better, sis. You know, you got the weight.
Just start this again. Who's the one who came to this house asking for sugar?
Hey, everybody could do with some sugar.
Yeah, I know you can.
What about that, Virgo? Greg? You'll be of great service to the house of Rowan Rahel.
Oh my god.
Come on,
Yeah,
Greg.
she'll open the door. So you make a... So you make a strength check. Athletics check, sorry.
Oh, hello.
Steve?
Good job, it's not a strength check, huh?
So you try to bash open the door, and as you do, you kind of break through. What you see is this time more of like a bedroom area. You see like the bed, off to the table, a bird cage, no empty, and a strange teleportation circle onto the floor. And as well, a bag hiding under the bed.
Is my paper bird in this room?
Are you entering the room?
Yeah, because I'm invisible, so I can't see it.
Yeah. You do see the paper bird that's curled up next to the bag.
Yeah, I picked that up. Wanted that back.
Greg, what you see is just feet coming out from under the bed. As you can then hear the sort of crying there.
Who's that?
I pull, see it now.
And he's like, please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me.
Why would I hurt you? I'm good guy.
Yeah.
Who are you? I don't know you. He kind of looks. He has like a big bird. Wait, where'd you get this? Somebody sent me a message. I'm a good bird. I just put them in.
This is when I
So you tried up your invisibility?
yeah.
Okay. So he sees you. Are you under that? Did you get hit through the circle?
No. Just not crossed down.
Hey, who are you people? I let you in because I know I needed help. I was called up. Who are you people?
Well, we'll follow you there. That's it.
You're probably in bed. This sounds like this has something to do with the whole escapades with the Stone of Gold.
Stone of Golor, you see. Been hearing a lot about that lately.
I'm sure you have. I imagine that's the reason why you're here.
Oh no, it's the nymph one.
Well, that very well could be related.
Possibly.
she was frustrated with the Siths and their inability to secure the Sith stone. So she gave a necklace of fireballs to that Nimorite to help retrieve it. It's pretty.
So she
pretty
must have it right now.
She probably does. I'm not too sure. Pretty much after the fireball incident, that's when the Gentorim started attacking. But not too shortly after, there's the flux that came in.
Okay, good. Good thing is we spoke to your wife.
I don't know about that. She's... I don't know.
Well, is there a monetary compensation for this slave in you?
He kind of just looks and he's like, I don't have any money on me, but thank you. Hey, I could arrange something. Maybe if I speak with the missus first. I'll tell you what, I'll take you to her. And then, you know, maybe we can then arrange something.
Yeah, it was definitely we nearly lost people as well. So, terrible struggle to save your lives.
So, he goes and he leads you to the area where his wife would be. He passes by the guard. He says, I'm going to go through. The guard lets him in. He is there. You guys enter through. And you see is a very lavish room. You can see the mahogany wardrobe, expensive gowns by the dresser, very nice, lavish bed. This is on the southwest corner. Even noticing a wooden trunk towards the end of that bed. And what you see is a humanoid redhead lady, however, holding at her womb, attending to her, is a half-orc nearby. She looks at her husband, and she looks towards you. And she just says, shh. Her husband
We are just heroes around saving people in distress for monetary rewards.
Heroes. I thought you were good with heroes. I hate them, to be honest.
Neither here nor there.
You guys don't look like shit. Maybe you're stressed on.
No, we're independent.
The castle lanterns.
No, still independent.
What are you?
And nimble right.
Oh. That's what
You're
you're...
some people.
You're part of the city watch, huh?
Yeah, if you want to believe that. But, you know. Independent contractors. Go where the money is.
Oh, now I get it. You really want the dragons. Horns, don't you?
It depends how big this dragon horde is.
Well, I'm assuming that's what you want the Stone of Golor for.
Do you have it?
She just laughs. I did have it.
Don't tell me that assassin took it.
She's like, she laughs again. Ersto has it? No. No way. That son of a bitch couldn't even grab it off of me. No, he was too late. And so are you.
It's alright, we weren't gonna rob it.
Oh, really? Why else would you be after my nipple then?
Because it murdered loads of people.
And if it so happened to have the Stone of Golor, what would you have done?
Just ask for monetary compensation for saving your lives.
Well, I'll tell you what then. Just toss them pretty badly down. But if you can get the Stone of Golor, then it's all yours. And Never Emperor's treasure along with it.
And who took it?
Well, I'll tell you this. While you're still on the hunt for the nimble right, it came back here. And it's long gone. So, good luck finding that.
Was it the nimble right that took it?
That's right. She laughs. That's right. My nimble right is already complete. And is delivering it to the blood. I leave it on to the back. That leads to the water tree. The dragon hole.
Can you give us the map?
She's like, I've already given it away.
You ain't made to spare.
She just laughs. There was only one left.
So, about the compensation for saving you guys?
That is my compensation.
No, monetary compensation.
That is my monetary compensation. The half-orc looks at you. He's pretty stupid. her husband crying, you can kill me or whatever. I tried to do what I did. I paid the price. But
Okay.
that dragon cash is... that will be your reward, if you can get it. Good luck, though.
Well, is there any tips for getting it?
Find the nimble right, find the map.
You must be aware of the first location.
She just kind of draws a blank. She's just unwilling to give any more.
Okay, you don't mind if we take your carriage, do you?
The half-orc turns to you, hearing that, and starts to get ready and preparing his axe.
Get lost. I suppose, I'll be back another time. Come on, guys, let's leave and get this carriage before they know what's going on. I don't know, you lot can go in there and talk to him if you want. I'm gonna go pilot the carriage with some decent loot. Because we can nick the carriage.
Yeah, go for it. Is everybody else going with it, or is there anything else that you guys enjoyed?
You could try robbing them. We could murder them all and rob them. Yeah, but this guy's probably just a commoner. Like, he'd probably die really easily. The only one we'd have to worry about is this one, maybe. But no, we're not really an evil party. Well, so we're not really being a character.
He heard the notion of stealing the carriage, and wasn't very happy upon hearing that, so...
No, I whispered it. I couldn't hear it. They couldn't.
Whispered it to who?
You know, as I was just coming down the stairs.
No, I mean, earlier when you were asking if it was okay to steal the carriage, or use the carriage.
What I just said is okay if you give us the carriage.
Yeah. So he wasn't too happy on that. So he's a bit angry on that. He's not coming towards you guys. At least not yet.
So let's go load up the carriage then.
Okay.
It'll be quick.
So
What stuff did we want?
Yellow suit. Blackhead.
Like, Greg wanted the couch. Was it his
Yeah.
couch?
Yeah. And that for the tavern. This looks cool.
We want the bear rug.
No, so just a bunch of chairs and stuff for the tavern, aren't they? Loads of chairs in there.
We can't take loads because the carriage is
taking one
not
of them.
that big. But yeah, we can take that one.
For me. No.
Good job.
No, it's like dead gorilla, quick for out.
get out, look at the kitchen area.
Is
Probably
it
not
fresh
much
food?
meat.
Can we take the fresh food?
Yeah. But if it was
Gregor, you tried to eat the meat.
Like, we didn't give them people our names, so they won't even know who to come after.
So,
That'd be a more specific
make a perception check.
There's balance.
22. Yeah. Seems to be some fresh cheeses, some fresh meat. Okay.
Lasagna.
Wait, what if you like get the pie and
Shit. Gregor eats steak.
It's probably just bread and potato and
Round
other
veg.
stuff and shit. Yeah.
Cabbage.
And meat if they're lucky.
Although if you bring cabbage, Greg throws cabbages as a green ball. Eat. I don't like quiche. I don't like quiche. No, I don't like quiche.
Oh.
I just don't imagine they would have quiche here. Cheese, okay. Yeah, I'm at a quiche, alright.
As you guys are looting and trying to load up the carriage while coming out and preparing your loot, you then hear, I'm gonna say like while you guys are loading up,
The guy comes back and just kills Suki again.
while you guys are loading up, so I'm gonna say like you guys are like here, going
No,
back
man.
and forth, grabbing stuff. This is in between where you're grabbing your sofa and stuff, and your cheeses. Wait, where's Suki's character?
What cheese is it? Better be
You
cheddar.
don't.
Hey, your character's not in.
I'd left it.
It's just there.
Where? Oh, I couldn't see it. Where's Andy's character?
Just over there.
Oh, over there.
There's two of them at the moment.
Go and roll initiative.
So while you guys are there, kind of like while moving back and forth, in the air, you hear freeze!
No, I'm not Argus Schwarzenegger from the Batman film.
As you look up and you see a griffin, and above it, and on it seems to be a guard.
Is it
And
Nightwing?
off into the other distance, just to the north, you can then see another griffin. As they seem to be circling the area, one of them noticed your spot. At that moment, coming in through the open door of the barnyard, and some coming through the north, you see about 20 members of the City Watch come in.
20? Shit.
As they all are like circling around the place, and they're like,
I've run
and they say, freeze!
I'm glad you're here, guards.
Down on the ground!
Oh shit.
to the LIPD. Whatever it's called.
We can't even leave! What?
With that, to be continued.
It's the LIPD.
We're
Oh,
all like,
Nightwings.
it's all like, we're all light skinned, aren't we?
Yo,
They're not gonna please brutality us. Hey, wait, what colours Turbolt on?
kind of blue. Yeah, blue.
Oh,
That's 10 years right there.
Yeah, you're a POC and you can get murdered by these racist tons of guard.
That's 10 years in Detroit right there.
Yeah!
Well, time to crunch some numbers.
Oh my god, that
gonna have to try and talk our ways out of this. Like, what's our reasoning for loading up the carriage?
Find the next one, I guess. It's probably like dodgy cheese. Like, if we didn't take the cheese,
Touchy cheese.
yeah, like say you bought like fucking Stilton or some shit. Instead of like Parmesan
Hey,
or
right.
cheddar.
If I whisper for these guys to go in building, I could cast darkness so they can't see me, and they can make
They
a
will fall
getaway.
off.
And they can make a getaway in the carriage.
Cast darkness on them, all the birds that fall out of the sky and kill them. Imagine we could have rode griffins, I would have got a fucking griffin. Why were we going around on land when we could fly?
Well, do you know how much a griffin costs?
Do I?
Do you know how much it costs? Well,
All I know is
well,
we're gonna steal some of
I don't know, there's a lot of them. We're gonna have to talk our ways out.
Man, yours is gonna go invisible.
Yeah, but they may have like counter spells on them. If there's anybody high level enough to do it.
I'll throw a joe hog at them.
Wrong game. Beep.
Use a penguin rocket launcher.
Let's die. Let's die.
Suki, I unlocked some furniture with my skill points and I make a frog chair. It's just a chair that's got like painted green and it's got a frog face on it.
Oh, do you sing on that? Or is it?
No, it just came like that.
What level is that?
30 something. I'm only at a 41. I did some dungeons, get getting loads of skill points, so I've got some furniture unlocked.
But this, oh, wait. Well, it's on the, that, the technology thing, okay. Is it both?
Yeah, you know, you've seen the books.
Yeah.
When you do dungeons, you can get the books. You don't always get them, but... Don't know if we're going to be asked to play Dartwood again today, though.
I've been playing it the whole time.
Okay, so
I actually haven't.
after crunching the numbers, everybody gets 400 XP.
Ooh, that's a lot.
What is that? I want to
400.
get 500.
That means we only need to get, what is it, 250?
What's the total point for?
So yours would be 2466,
It's 2283.
and then Suki's. Yeah.
Yeah, we're nearly at level 4.
400 for that.
Greg's not very smart, so he put an extra 0 on the end, so it'll
Oh my god. I'll tell you what, I'll let you guys be exactly 2700 to bump you up to level 4.
What, me as well?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
D-Nuts.
But I've already left the site, so can you do it?
Wait, what?
Sure.
We're all going to level 4?
Yeah.
Nice. That means I got like pretty much 1,000, almost 1,000 experience.
That means I need to figure out what to pick. Because then
I don't even know what I fucking get. I haven't looked at it yet.
Well, you get your first ability score increase.
Yeah, you can choose to get your ability score increase. Actually, I'm gonna grab a drink first. I can talk about the level ups in a sec.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm taking defeat.
Wait. I feel like we should get the point.
So what does sorcery get? Extra sorcery point. Oh, and an extra cantrip. And an extra spell now. I don't know, I'm picking a feat rather than just a regular score, which means I get plus 1 charisma. What for? The feats?
Yeah.
Why do you want a feat rather than just ability score improvement?
Alright, but
I want to look at all them stuff because I don't know what I want.
well, I can get a good list of feats.
What a Christo feat.
No. Wait, let me get this one. Please. I can actually like sort it.
I've already chosen my feat.
Take it from this one because this is sorted. Those are the list of feats that you could take at level 4. At level 4, you can increase your ability score, so you can bump one of your stats by 2, or you can split it by 1,
Yeah.
like 1 each, or you can choose to take a feat. Well, actually, how about we do the real important thing, which is your health. Are you gonna take the standard, or are you gonna roll? What do you mean, Moody? So it is 6 plus your constitution. Your constitution is
Yeah.
so yeah, 8. If you roll, you can get it up to 12.
Yeah.
increase your max HP by 8.
But it isn't that bad. Is it more than
Yeah, I'll put it up. I'll increase it, so this will be 37. Should I? Alright, now that you're level 4. Are you going to increase your ability, or are you going to take
I don't know, what's the default? Why was it looking
quite
at
quite a lot of stuff?
Yeah, it's not. It's fine.
You can have any feat as much as you meet the prerequisites for it. So something like bountiful luck, you can't have that because you're not a halfway. But defensive duelist, you could have that because your dex is more than 13. Right? So where it says the prerequisite, you need to have that to take the feat.
Is there anything which can allow her to shoot a bow in close combat?
I think so. Is it this one? Yeah, it's crossbow expert.
Oh, is that to do with crossbow then?
No. Oh wait, 36 expression would you get the following benefits. You can roll the loaded call to the crossbow. Be within 5 feet of a hostile creature doesn't impose disadvantage on your ranged attack roll. It doesn't say anything about it specifically being a crossbow. It just says being within 5 feet of a hostile creature doesn't impose disadvantage. You use the attack action and attack with a one-handed weapon. You use a bonus action to attack with a hand crossbow. Yeah, the crossbow expert one is that one. Because it doesn't say specifically a crossbow, it just says, yeah, it just basically says that, that being within 5 feet of a hostile creature doesn't impose disadvantage on your ranged attack rolls. So that's any of your ranged attack rolls.
Which is
And
dexterity, yeah.
Dexterity is like 17. You got good dexterity.
Could try and pick a feat which allows you to add dexterity.
just the source. That's player's handbook.
Oh.
That is there. I've chosen the 3 that we're using in the campaign, so that's built into that.
I've gone for Elven Actually. Might not be that good for you though. It's not too bad if you're getting into melee or not. Here's a question though. You know shields?
Yeah.
Do you hold them by the handle or just strap them around?
It's like strapped onto the armor.
Does that mean Luna can have a shield on her arm and also wield the bow?
I guess you could. Depends on how heavy the shield is.
You know, just one shield. Because I need to get myself a shield. What shields?
Yeah, just
You
one.
can only pick one.
Yeah, only one.
And can she mount her owlbear?
No, it's still young.
When can she mount it?
Probably like in a few levels.
That'd be better to get her into a different one. That'd only really work in that way. Ranged.
Wait, you don't have to compete if you're not too sure. You can just increase your scores. Like, you could increase your dexterity by 2.
Which level when you hit secondary?
It's like every 4 levels. You get ability score increase and or a aura theme. So like the next level will be level 8.
Constitution.
You can always, like, if you increase your dexterity by 1, I think it's by 1, it'll be a +4. So that means you'll have better chance of hitting stuff, better damage, for instance. Or, you know, you can increase your constitution by 1, and then that gives you 1 more HP.
But you can increase 2 sets, right?
Yeah, so she can increase, like, her dex by 1, and her constitution by 1. I don't know if it'll go to 418.
Or you could get medium armor proficiency. And then I can give you one of these chain shirts. That should give you a better armor.
So yeah. I'm saying, like, if you want, you don't have to go for a feat. Like, you could increase your skill
The fuck's the fate?
feature. I posted it in So like now that you guys are level 4,
What's that
you get
armor though? What else is on the adventure?
Shit, that's a big list of random shit.
Is it 16?
chainmail is like 16, but you get disadvantage on dex saving throws or something.
I'm not sure about that.
Is that even worth it?
Yeah, usually chain armor is like that. Chainmail.
Chain shirt, it doesn't have any
Oh, chain
disadvantage on
shirt.
death. Yeah. I think I've got chain shirt. Yeah, 2 chain shirts.
It's light though, right?
So, what light armor do you actually have?
I don't know about the weapon.
That's 11 plus dex modifier. And your dex modifier is 3 at the moment.
Yeah, dex modifier is 3.
That's 14 dex. If you had a chain shirt, you'd have 15 AC. But if you increased your, I think your dex, you'd also get 15 if you level armor.
Yeah, like if you increase your scores, like you get benefits. Like if you increase your constitution by 1, like if I were you, like if I would increase, if I had a choice of increasing, like I'd increase my dex and con because that both gives the modifier up. You'll get more HP as well. So if your con goes to 3, then your hit point maximum won't be 37, it'll be 38. Yeah, but it's a difference. That you know, everything that you get healed by, like your hit dice is dependent on your constitution as well. Now it'll be 4 because it is level 4. But when you use a hit die is D10 plus your constitution. So at the moment it's D10 plus 2, and then it will be D10 plus 3. Tough, your hit point maximum increases by an amount equal to twice your level when you gain this feat.
This feat called skilled, where you can learn skills, so I can finally become an alchemist to make.
Whenever you gain a level thereafter, your hit point maximum increases by an additional 2 hit points. Yeah, you can take, was it skill?
Yeah, you gave everything a combination of 3 skills or tools you choose. I'm just going through the list from the top up.
That'd be alchemist.
Yeah, and then I want to make a fuck ton of potions. I'm not saying I'll take it, I'm just like looking at the moment through the list. I did see that tough one, but I thought, how often am I going to level up? Probably not for another 6 months, so what's the point?
I mean, it took 6 months to get to level 4. When did we start? October? November, December, January, February. 5 months. 5 months to get to level 4. So, you know, it's been a decent pace.
There's going to be a point at the end of March, beginning of April, where 2 out of 3 weeks I won't be able to play.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to my parents, and then another
provided you have the ingredients and utensils at hand. You can prepare enough of this food for a number of creatures equal to 4 plus your proficiency bonus, 6. At the end of the short rest, any creature who eats the food and spends 1 or more hit dice regain hit points, regains an extra 1d8 hit points.
You must carry MSG.
Oh, God.
So you can cook and your food will heal for extra as well. With 1 hour of work or when you finish a long rest, you can cook a number of treats equal to proficiency bonus. These special treats last 8 hours after being made. A creature can use a bonus action to eat one of those treats to gain temporary hit points equal to your proficiency bonus. It's like shields, 14 cents. Like they gain a bit of HP, but once they lose that amount, they can't get it back. So like if you have like 37, but if you gain temporary hit points, like you gain 5, you would have 37 plus 5 temporary hit points. Any damage you take, the temporary hit points go first, and then your actual hit points. Yeah. It's like 14 shield, that kind of logic.
You already gained them now.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a griffin next time, so. Maybe this is intelligence, I don't care. Or, usually armor, prerequisite, none of them are like, they're all like dwarves and shit, none of them
You can like teleport.
dual wielder. Oh, can I dual wield mate? Two-handed weapons. Dual wielder for these maces. I'll destroy everything. Yeah, I'm not being a shit. Too much power with them. As I probably won't play much power with them. Got to the point where I've done most things I want to do. But now I've got nothing to play, so. Well, it's alright. I like half the humans and I've played for like 2 hours. So find a book on taxes, read it in half. Find a receipt, read it in half. I know if it's like that in the other game. I ripped a lot of books.
We can talk about it tomorrow, like at around 6 or whatever. I can think about it.
Man, at the end
score increase is still good. You don't have to take a leap.
I'm just looking for the list to see if there's anything over there.
What is that one that makes
Skills. My one, I was looking at skill, the skill expert, and then takes you to the skill chart. This is like one of the skills.
It'd be medicine.
Those are tools, it says.
Wait, skill? Do you mean skill expert?
The skills and skill experts. So they're two separate things.
Because skilled is just you choose any 3 skills or tools of your choice.
Yeah, and then skill expert is your profession.
Yeah, like skilled is just you pick any of the 3 skills, you know, like athletics, intimidation, and choose proficient.
No, give me a list.
Yeah, you can choose tools rather than skills.
Yeah, you can choose a tool.
You give me a list of fucking skills.
No, those skills is like your ability. Like
What's
that's
the
right.
massive fucking long list then when I can get the skills?
Probably like
No, maybe. Is that? I guess it is tools. It looks like random shit like arena villains. Like,
Yeah, I don't.
tools is different. The foxes are instruments. Okay, there might be some privileged.
Yeah, but can you afford to buy them?
How much would you cost? Tell me that much.
I don't know, you want a good one.
I know FIFA in it's got spells. Vehicles? Oh yeah. Got a wagon. Like that's still in the list. I can get a wagon. Sled. I'll get a sailing ship. Fuck this, I'm out. I'm sailing away.
What gives you a sailing ship?
It's just a list on the tools. Find us a tool.
you have to wait. Let me give you the proper list of tools, just to make sure.
I'm a galley. Fuck you.
No, because
No.
it's not filtered. It's not filtered. Yeah, it's not filtered. Okay.
Plus you would have to buy it, so if you got 10,000 GP to buy a sailing ship.
I didn't see the fucking cost. 30k for the galley.
You could probably get a rowboat.
Well, I can get bagpipes. Enjoy that. They're only 30 GB. I'm not gonna add you any of this shit though, but I'm just enjoying looking through.
Let me find the real tools. There's this tools. That one. That one.
See, I click on skills under skill expert as well, and it gives me the same fucking long list of shit.
That's because they're just skill tables, but they're not things that you take from it.
So I can't be backstory, mysterious.
Yeah, because that's backstory.
Gives me like a D20 to roll. The hell is this? What a fucking skill.
Alright, there we go. These are the tools.
No, what about the skills?
3 skills is just your athletics. Like, you can choose to have, basically,
That's boring.
you could bump up acrobatics, you could bump up animal handling, arcana, athletics, deception, history, insight, intimidation, investigation. Like, that's skills.
Yeah, that's boring. I don't want a skill.
So you could have 3 more that you're proficient in.
So I can't be an ancient being.
Can't be an ancient being. No.
I can be a lich or the endless or... But yeah, I'm gonna be the lich. That's what I've decided. It's my skill.
Is that out?
An undead spellcaster with immense power.
That's not really a skill, though.
Look,
And you'd have to do like a quest to be able to create your phylactery and learn the rituals to turn your stuff into it. Do you know
what
any?
about... Okay, I'll be an elder dragon then.
By the way, you can't get alchemist supplies as a tool.
Yeah, but I can't be in it. I won't know how to use it, will I?
I mean, you'll be proficient in them.
Yes.
If you're proficient in them, that means you know how
Can
to
I make healing potions? Like whenever I want.
You can use this tool proficiency to create alchemical items. The character can spend money to collect raw materials. Character can check using the indicated skill and advantage. As part of a long rest, you can use alchemist supplies to make 1 dose of acid, alchemist fire, antitoxin, oil, perfume, or soap.
Wait. Alien effects and get an antimatter rifle. I choose that.
No.
Yeah. It's good.
I've given you the list of tools. It's on raid chat. Take those ones.
This is a long list of stuff I can read. What the fuck? No, I don't want to be a painter. Fuck off. Be a demon. Disaster. Oh yeah, I can make disasters. Wait, dinosaurs? Oh yes. Got a fucking T-Rex. A Triceratops. Stegosaurus. Yeah, I want an antimatter rifle, I want to be an elder dragon, or I want a T-Rex pet. That's decision to make.
No. Please look through the actual list of
Oh man.
tools. Oh, that I just think.
Alice's glove. The heart. What is this list of shit anyway? What am I actually looking at?
Did I not give it to you?
No, the one I clicked on with the list of like 1,761 random shit.
There's
What is
tools,
this?
but they're taking it from all the sources. The one that I'm giving you reduces to everything that we're using.
Paladin? Who the fuck would want to be a paladin? Actually, I was a paladin in Baldur's Gate. Why was that?
Oh, this is not bad to be.
Yeah, Paladins are pretty OP.
Yeah, I didn't remember paladins from World of Warcraft years ago, and they're fucking shit, unless they're a healer. Who knows what they're like these days? I think I'm becoming god. If I can become god as a skill, then I win, right?
That's not a skill.
It is gods.
There are gods.
Look at your attributes. Mundane and magic. I'm probably just gonna have a pretty confused strength, to be honest with you. It's fun to look cool.
With a feet? Not so much.
Holy shit. Right? Do a bunch of random shit like neutralize acid. Create a puff of thick smoke. You do that anyway if you take like the kind
business?
Who is business?
I don't know.
Is it
It's
nice?
your business.
Robo is only 50 GP. Still get away.
You could be proficient in a herbalism kit. That's what's used to make potions.
Fine plants identify poison. I'm looking at poisonous kit. Don't poison my fucking club and just poison them for brute force. No.
What's that? What's level 4?
Yeah, I've got to do that as well at some point. My
Is
HP
it
roll.
37 what? Your HP? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it already.
Yes, I did.
My maximum is 30 now. Well, it's 20 at the moment. 30.
I don't know what mine will be. It was 37.
Are you rolling for HP or are you just taking the step?
Well, I'm just...
What's the set?
I don't know, it could be different for him. What were you?
Mine was 4 plus... That's up to 7.
Variant. Yours is 7 plus your cogs, so it would be 10. So you can get a flat 10 increase, or you can roll a d12.
I think it's...
Yeah, he's barbarian.
Probably just do that one.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Nathan.
Price of 47.
Still at 47.
You're the tanky boy.
Greg is always the techie one. He's just not special.
Well, sometimes it's like the guy where they're invisible. Greg's just going to think, oh, they've gone. He's going to go take a bath in the next room. Greg's not smart.
Yeah, but what's his wisdom?
0.
Yeah, he's not wise either.
Not wise or smart.
He's got average wisdom, it's just not very smart.
I've got pretty much average wisdom. Just slightly above average. It's still not that good.
What do you say about the herb going or something?
Actually, I'm looking about making potions. Since you're so
Yeah.
decided on making
Don't need to have like
yeah, like it's not easy.
It's going to be more effort as well, I think, because you can have 5 components and shit.
more quick. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. It's just not going to be.
Yeah, it's not like you're gonna keep me in this. It's not like there's a fee that's just like down. Big potion. Nothing like that.
The easiest way is just to make money.
How much do I make? I don't know.
Well, gotta find something.
Don't you also have like the gold bars you took? Yeah.
We don't know how much of those are worth yet.
Yeah, but that could be worth something.
Yeah, but if they're only like crappy gold plated and they're wood on the inside, they might only be worth like 2 gold.
I need to find another stuff.
So why don't you let Sin hold on to yours? So we can...
No, I need to buy potion. I need to buy potion. Stop it. No,
So I'll give you an allowance.
no. You could not. That's
Oh, I would if you let me look after the gold bars. Give you 10 gold.
You have 3?
Maybe.
Oh wait, I'm not
Who knows?
It's not like a hassle to get what is this jump?
I mean, there's various jobs. You worked at that, the bent nail, which is the furniture place, and you made a bit of money.
How much what earn?
Can't remember off the top of my head. So what are you gonna do? Your dexterity, what, your ability scores? You wanna level your dex?
Is there a feat that can give you an eldritch invocation?
Don't think so.
Eldritch adept. Oh, there is. Eldritch adept. But you need... Oh, you are spellcasting, so you
just focus.
See, is there any requirements for it?
I just want something that
Oh, forgot that one. Devil's Sight. Yeah, you could take like Devil's Sight, and that means you could join me in the darkness.
oh,
Or it might be better just to get your ability skill increase. Well,
Very often, because you
Well,
see
very
that's
often.
like his go off. That's like his go-to ability.
yeah, and I'll have more sorcery points, so I can do it more often. Yeah, so it may not be worth it.
If you're gonna keep casting darkness, it's gonna be worth it to you.
It's probably a tip you should give to Andy to replace one of his Eldritch Invocations. Because he's got that useless one where he doesn't sleep.
But what would you want that?
So we could switch that to the Devil's Sight, and we can both just be in the darkness, just pew-pewing. And this would be where Rail goes, well, I'll just throw in these enemies here that have blind sense and all this crap.
If I don't find anything on if I use it on the case,
Yes, you could do it via dexterity and your constitution, and that will your dexterity will increase by 1. So that means you will do technically a bit more damage with your longbow, and like you will hit like you have a higher chance of hitting. Or you can put 1 into your wisdom, as that will improve your healing spell, so you get 1 more out of healing. Oh wait, no, never mind. You have to put 2 in your wisdom to get a bonus out of it. But yeah, so yeah, you can put 1 in your con and 1 in your dex, if you want. Or you can put 2 in your dex and 2 in your con.
I took the feed. I took Alvin out for sleep. It gives me a +1 to charisma, and whenever I have advantage on attack rolls using dex, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma, I can re-roll one of the dice once. Yeah. So even if I hit both rolls on advantage, I can re-roll one time, even though it's not which is good if I'm in darkness, because unseen attacker allows me to attack with advantage. But it also means none of you guys can see. So it's a bit unequal balance for both of you guys.
Yeah.
Messed up one. But if Andy gets his invocation switched around, he can just chill out with me. He can just pew 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 pew. Yeah, as well. Just increasing your ability score.
No, actually, you don't have to go for it. Yeah, so you're gonna do the ability score increase. So you're putting 1 in dexterity, 1 in constitution. Generally, like if you're using your points, you want to make it that the modifier goes up. Stat tier increase. You want to reach the next tier. Like wisdom can go up if you increase it by 2. Like those are pretty much your main stats: wisdom, constitution, dexterity. But you need 2 stats for your wisdom to go up. Like 2 points for your wisdom to go up.
That only really matters if you're going to be more outcomes.
Yeah.
Assuming you got 17 dex,
He had 17, and
making it 8.
you only really want to increase it by 1 because you're not going to get much by increasing it by 2.
Yeah, you can use another ability score increase later on to put it up to 20.
And then you've got your constitution at 16. Now, like you can use your constitution, so now it's at 16. So now your constitution at 3. So your max us that like every week.
No, I don't.
We're gonna make it through the life. Oh, no.
No, it's this week because we're walking into one thing after the other, and then walking through the other thing rather than like just one thing.
And it's because we usually barely make it out alive.
Yeah. There is a
That's the
difference.
fun part. That's the whole point.
And it gets easier as we get high level.
If you guys are not barely making it out alive, you know, did I really do a good job?
Can't you make me like the isekai OP skills?
No.
Like 20 strength, dex, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma.
No. I mean, sure, but you get -5 in every other stat. You got 20 in one.
No. Because your goddess gave me these powers when I was isekai. After I was hit by a truck.
Leveled up. That's stupid. I'll take it back.
It's why they're the town guard, they're not going to kill us. We're just going to have to walk our way out, wipe it, transfer and stuff onto the carriage. Which is good that I upped my charisma by a bit. So now my persuasion is like a +6.
In like an hour. Or like about an hour, I guess.
But there's still my idea of you guys just sneaking into the carriage. And I just can't run, so they can't see. And then you guys escape in the carriage. And then I cast invisibility. And escape. Possibly, so it may be beneficial to talk about that.
I mean, there are some members of the Sea Watch that do
That's what I thought.
We could just say that we were unloading this carriage instead. Because some Zentarian was trying to rob this place.